tgtf hub.
Okay, so there I was, chilling on the couch, gaming with my buddy Jake. It was just another lazy afternoon, nothing special going on. Jake was casually munching chips, eyes glued to his phone. Typical Jake, always distracted by some new gadget or app he was working on.
Yo, dude.
Jake suddenly said, nudging me with his elbow.
Check this out. I've been working on a new app. Want to help me test it out?
Depends, I laughed, eyeing him suspiciously. Jake's apps usually ended up glitchy, hilarious disasters. What's it supposed to do?
Oh, it's super chill.
He reassured me.
You just point the camera, and it analyzes your style, then recommends outfits. Easy, right?
I squinted at him skeptically. Sounds like a setup. You're probably just going to roast me. Jake grinned.
Nah, promise. Come on, don't be lame.
Reluctantly, I sighed. All right, whatever. But if this is a prank, you're paying for pizza tonight.
Deal.
Jake chuckled, tapping excitedly on his phone. He aimed the camera at me.
Okay, hold still.
I felt awkward sitting there as Jake's app scanned me, lights flashing and a little loading circle spinning. I rolled my eyes, expecting some dumb joke any minute.
And done.
Jake announced proudly. Cool. I muttered sarcastically. Can I go back to... I stopped mid-sentence, glancing down in confusion. My sweatpants had vanished, replaced by... jeans, shorts? Yo, what the heck? I jumped up, eyes wide with embarrassment. Jake, what did you do? Why am I wearing jorts? Jake cracked up laughing.
Oh, man. It worked better than I thought.
Better? Dude, you didn't say it would change my actual clothes. I thought this was supposed to be like virtual or something. I was practically yelling, tugging at the tight denim shorts nervously.
Relax, chill.
Jake said, grinning mischievously.
Let's just test one more thing, okay? Promise I'll fix it after.
Before I could protest, he tapped the screen again. Instantly, I felt a cool breeze across my stomach and realized in horror my shirt had shrunk into a tiny pink crop top. No way! Stop this right now! I yelled, my cheeks burning hot. I covered myself with my arms, feeling totally exposed.
Dude, you look adorable.
Jake laughed harder, snapping a quick pic.
This app's amazing.
Jake, I'm serious, man. My voice cracked weirdly, sounding higher pitched. I paused, shocked, placing a hand on my throat. What? Why does my voice sound like this? Jake's eyes widened in excitement.
Wait, no way. Did it actually do the voice mod too?
Voice mod? Jake, stop messing around. This isn't funny. My voice was undeniably girly now, a soft, sweet tone that made my stomach twist anxiously. I glanced down in panic, noticing my hips slowly widening, my shorts tightening against new curves I definitely didn't have before. Oh my God! I gasped, heart racing. Jake, I'm freaking out. What's happening to me? Jake looked fascinated, completely unfazed by my panic.
Dude, this is incredible. You're getting full-on curves.
Curves? No way. My protest was interrupted by another strange sensation in my chest. Looking down, I let out a squeaky gasp. I quickly covered myself again, mortified. Jake, seriously, undo it right now.
Hang on.
Jake snickered, clearly having way too much fun.
Just one more thing. Gotta test out the personality feature.
Personality? Jake, I'm gonna... Before I could finish, Jake tapped his screen, and suddenly, a strange wave washed over me, making my mind fuzzy. My panic melted away into confusion, replaced by a bubbly warmth. I twirled my longer hair. Wait, hair? Since when was my hair this long? OMG. I giggled, twirling a strand around my finger. Jake, what did you do? My brain feels all funny. Jake nearly fell off the couch, laughing.
Dude, or should I say girl, it totally worked. I set you to dumb baddie mode, and you're nailing it.
I blinked slowly, processing his words. dumb baddie? Wait, am I like super cute now? Jake showed me his phone and my jaw dropped. The reflection staring back was a full-on baddie. Long hair, perfectly pouty lips, big eyes filled with confusion. Oh wow, that's like me, I said, giggling nervously, feeling weirdly pleased with myself despite everything. Okay, but like, can you like fix me? This is totally cray.
Maybe later.
Jake teased.
First, pizza, remember?
I pouted dramatically. OMG, Jake, you're so mean, but pizza sounds kinda yum, actually. Jake laughed, shaking his head.
See, app works perfectly.
Ugh, I huffed, flipping my long hair dramatically over my shoulder. You're like so lucky I'm cute. Jake grinned triumphantly, grabbing his phone.
Best app ever.
I sighed, rolling my eyes, accepting my fate. Whatever, as long as you like, order extra cheese. This was definitely not how I planned my afternoon. The longer I stood there, the more the fuzzy warmth in my head started to feel comfortable, like slipping into a hoodie that somehow always smells like fresh vanilla body spray. My thoughts were lighter, easier. I wasn't stressing about how weird everything was anymore. Instead, I caught myself thinking things like, ugh, these shorts totally make my butt pop, or should I get my nails done? Which was insane. Except, it kinda wasn't. Something deep inside me had shifted, and while part of me still knew I used to be someone else, that voice was getting quieter by the second. Like if Jake didn't fix the app soon, would I even want him to? I bit my lip, then smiled. And as I looked at Jake, laughing and leaning back all chill and smug, something else crossed my mind, something I hadn't expected. He was kinda cute. Wait, what? No, that's not... sure, he had nice eyes. And that little dimple when he smirks? Ugh, it was like super unfair. He wasn't even trying. I caught myself twirling my hair again, a tiny blush on my cheeks. Oh my god, was I crushing on Jake now? I gave him a playful nudge with my foot. So, if I'm like your app test subject, does that mean you're like my creator or whatever? He raised an eyebrow, clearly enjoying himself.
I guess that makes me your fashion daddy.
I let out a loud giggle, covering my mouth. OMG, stop! That's so cringe, but like also kinda hot. What was I even saying? My face was flaming, but I couldn't stop smiling. Yep, I was in trouble. This afternoon might have started weird, but honestly, I was kind of vibing with it now.